Linda Kennison, and I'm the president of Arkansas PTA. And I have a grandson who will be going to school, and that's one of the reasons why I continued to be an active member of PTA even though my children have graduated college. In the next 5 years, my grandson will probably be riding a bus, and even for those families that live close enough to school that they aren't riding buses, we need to remember that if they're a member of a sports team or of the band or some other group that's going somewhere, even on a field trip, when our kids are in school, at some point they are going to be riding on a bus, and we want to make sure that they're safe when that happens. It's disturbing that people take that much of a risk with someone else's children. A large percentage of them, I don't think they understand why they're supposed to stop. I don't think it's malicious. I don't think that they're trying to cause havoc. But a lot of people in our society don't have children. They don't realize that when the piece of paper blows out of their hand, they don't stop to think about what's coming. They just run get it. And it's because our children, they're not mature. They're children. They shouldn't be immature. But we have to make sure that we change our behavior to keep them safe. I think flushing red kids ahead is important because it raises awareness. It makes us think. And it's also something that can stick in your head. One of our PTA members made a statement that maybe we should have car magnets on the back of our cars. I think that would be great to keep it in our mind year-round. But it's keeping it in the forefront. We've gone through 3 months of not having school, not having to think so much about it. There are still a few buses on the road. It does still count in the summer, but it's not something that we're having to think about every morning. I think we need to have respect. We need to have respect as drivers. We need to have respect as citizens. We need to have respect as students. That will go such a long way. We also need to make sure that we don't take for granted that people understand. There are instances where I've even had questions. There are some roadways, especially in some of the cities, that have a median down the center where you've got some shrubs planted and they're only about 1 or 2 feet wide. You're still supposed to stop both ways. And I think that as groups come together and have these conversations, that it's going to raise our awareness and we're going to know what to do. And these instances, when we take our yearly survey to see what's going on, hopefully those numbers will go down.